What if we told you that in just 72 hours, you could stand beneath the world's tallest twin towers, climb into a rainbow-colored cave guarded by a golden deity, taste dishes older than the city itself, and sip coffee in places where locals have gathered for generations? Today, we're showing you how to experience the very best of Kuala Lumpur in just 3 days. Whether you're traveling on a backpacker's budget or looking for a touch of luxury, stay with us, because by the end, you'll discover one hidden spot in the city that most travelers completely miss. Day 1. City icons and first taste of KL. Day 1 begins with the most recognizable landmark in Malaysia, the Petronas Twin Towers. Rising 452 meters into the sky, these towers were once the tallest buildings in the world and remain a global symbol of modern Kuala Lumpur. We recommend starting here early in the morning, when the sun casts a glow across the towers and the crowds are lighter. For budget travelers, the KLCC Park right at the base offers stunning free photo opportunities. But if you're leaning into luxury, book a ticket for the Sky Bridge and observation deck, where panoramic views stretch across the city skyline. But the Petronas Towers are just the beginning. A short ride away, another icon awaits, one that will take you deep into the country's spiritual heart. Next stop, Merdeka Square. This is where Malaysia's independence was first declared in 1957. And the square is framed by colonial-era architecture like the Sultan Abdul Samad building, with its Moorish-style design. You'll notice how the old and new live side by side in KL, a theme you'll encounter again and again in this itinerary. Entry is free, so even budget travelers can soak in the history here, while those seeking a curated experience can book a guided heritage walking tour to fully understand the stories behind the walls. But the real adventure begins when we head north to the Batu Caves. Picture a colossal golden statue of Lord Murugan standing guard at the entrance, with 272 brightly painted steps leading up to caves filled with shrines and echoes of chants. It's a climb, yes, but one that rewards you with breathtaking views and a glimpse into Malaysia's Hindu culture. Best of all, visiting the Batu Caves is free. For travelers who prefer more comfort, private tours often include round-trip transport, local guides, and even stops at hidden temples nearby. By the way, the Batu Caves are more than just a tourist attraction. They're the center of the annual Thaipusam festival, when devotees carry offerings up those same steps. If you visit in late January or early February, you might witness one of Southeast Asia's most dramatic religious celebrations.
And after all that climbing, it's time to eat. For dinner, we head straight to Jalan Alor Night Market. By sunset, the street comes alive with sizzling woks, smoky satay skewers, and tables spilling out onto the road. Budget travelers can feast on nasi lemak, char kway teow, and chicken wings for just a few ringgit. But if you want an elevated experience, there are hidden gems like fine dining takes on Malaysian street food at nearby boutique restaurants. Either way, this is KL's food culture at its most vibrant.
Now, you might think we've seen the city's best on day 1, but wait until you see what happens when we escape the city for the hills above the clouds. Day 2. Nature heights and a taste of luxury. Day 2 begins with coffee, and not just any coffee. Kuala Lumpur's cafe culture is thriving, blending old kopitiams, traditional coffee houses, with modern specialty cafes. For budget travelers, a strong cup of kopi in Chinatown costs just a few ringgit, paired with kaya toast. Luxury seekers, meanwhile, might enjoy a third-wave cafe in Bukit Bintang, serving single-origin beans with latte art worthy of a photo. Fueled up, it's time to head out of the city center to Genting Highlands. Less than an hour's drive from KL, this mountaintop resort offers a completely different vibe. At 1,800 meters above sea level, you'll find a cool climate, theme parks, luxury hotels, and even a casino. Budget travelers can ride the Awana Skyway cable car for spectacular views of the rainforest below, while luxury travelers can book into the five-star resort's World Genting with spa treatments and fine dining. But if mountain resorts aren't your style, there's another experience waiting closer to the city that will immerse you in culture, greenery, and history all at once. Back in KL, spend the afternoon exploring the Perdana Botanical Gardens, a lush escape right in the city. Entrance is free, making it perfect for travelers on a budget, while guided eco-tours offer a deeper dive for those who want context. If you're a culture lover, don't miss the nearby Islamic Arts Museum, Malaysia, one of Southeast Asia's most impressive collections of Islamic calligraphy, textiles, and architecture models. And for dinner? Tonight it's all about contrasts. On a budget, try the famous banana leaf rice in brick fields, KL's Little India, where rice and curries are served on fresh banana leaves and refilled until you're full. For a luxury experience, book a seat at Dewakan, Malaysia's first restaurant to earn a spot on Asia's 50 Best Restaurants list, where local ingredients are turned into fine dining masterpieces.
Day 3. Hidden gems and local life. On our final day, it's time to step off the beaten path. We start in Kampung Baru, a traditional Malay village right in the heart of KL, where wooden stilt houses still stand against the backdrop of skyscrapers. Here, budget travelers can snack on street-side nasi lemak for breakfast, while luxury seekers might opt for a private food tour with local guides who explain the origins of each dish. From here, stroll to Central Market, an Art Deco landmark packed with local crafts, souvenirs, and street performances. It's budget-friendly for shoppers, but those looking for something upscale can explore boutique galleries nearby for handcrafted jewelry and art pieces.
But we promise to show you one hidden spot in KL that most travelers miss. And now, it's time to keep that promise. Our last stop is the Tian Hu Temple. Perched on a hill and dedicated to the Chinese sea goddess Mazu, this multi-tiered temple is a masterpiece of red pillars, golden lanterns, and sweeping views of the city below. Entry is free, and it's often quieter than other tourist sites, making it the perfect place to reflect on your 72-hour journey through Kuala Lumpur. The temple is also a center for Chinese festivals, including Lunar New Year, when thousands of lanterns light up the night sky. Visiting then is like stepping into a dream of colors and sounds.
And remember that hidden spot we mentioned at the very beginning? Tian Hu Temple is that gem, a place where cultures meet, stories unfold, and the city slows down just enough for you to take it all in. So there you have it. 72 hours in Kuala Lumpur, a city where modern skyscrapers stand beside centuries-old temples.
Let us know in comments, what's your favorite part of this trip?
Love this video? You'll definitely love this next one. Thanks for traveling beyond borders with us.